I've known Francis since the beginning of the pre-production and casting of The Godfather. He would just call me up out of the blue and schmooze about actors.
We worked in a very give and take way, either free to make suggestions.
Francis got this job. He says, hey, I'm doing this movie, kind of a big-time movie. You want to cast it with me and for me? And I said, sure, of course. And he says, well, get on over here and let's start. American Graffiti came shortly after The Godfather. That was another great experience of casting. The Outsiders came maybe 10 years after American Graffiti. They were kind of similar missions to put together a group of young actors. I always like to think that my actors that I put in a movie are going to become stars and be heard of again. Francis was always trying to change the usual methods of casting and doing things in the movies.
Can you tell me your name?
Matt Jones.
Okay. And how old are you, Matt?
17. I guess I'll read Dallas, I guess.
Okay.
I think Francis particularly felt strongly about Matt from the earliest day of testing or even interviewing.
I remember Francis coming up to me and saying, you can go home now. Coming up to me and sending me home early. And I remember thinking, oh, you blew it, man. You didn't get the job. There's no way. And I remember going and calling my manager from Grand Central saying I blew it. I didn't get it. I know it. And being very depressed about it. Only to find out that the reason he sent me home was because he knew he was going to cast me in the film. Later on, I discovered that. Of course, it was a highlight for me.
All right, here you go. This is a box. You guys aren't exactly the same size, but, you know, it's dry. Hey, it's gonna be cold where you're going.
This character that Matt played had been in New York City and had come to Oklahoma from New York, so he had the street smarts, the street toughness.
Be careful.
Now, Matt is a dyed-in-the-wool New Yorker. He would like to think he was, but he wasn't really a tough New York boy. He was incredibly handsome, a kind of mean toughness, but you still like him.
Are you a real